Scanning the field, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Pauling. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. All right, so it's first and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? That's Carr. It's Price. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Fields. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now they call a run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. Man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition is something I know they're very proud of.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain that he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll call for the fair catch here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's low. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Carr. The receiver grabs it. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The short completion of the tight end. In the clear at the 25. Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest.
No stopping him on that run. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Carr. Over the middle. It's Pauling. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Carr. Snags the quick throw. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Takes the handoff. It's low. He shreds the tackle. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll just take a knee. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down.
That's another good run for him. But what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here's the fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Carr. Nice grab. It's Price. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Floaters into the end zone. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Trying to find room. It's low. First down and more. He's still running. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown. There's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
In the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.